Hello team. So the dev stream have happened recently and they finally brought Trickster Rework, update to a public. You probably awaited this video to hear an opinion from a person that has a massive knowledge and experience playing as him, and I will try to cover everything that was shown is possible in this video. So if you're interested in one part of his kit, like, I don't know, let's say movement speed, please use timestamps below, okay? Thank you. And my final opinion as a whole will be stated at the end as conclusion. And I will only focus on a rework itself in this video. Firstly, we had a chance to see what is actually a lot of information. Besides the crazy HUD changes, we could see that his base amount of blades that he can carry was decreased to 36 from 44, so it's good in my opinion. But most importantly, he now requires only 6 blades to injure, as it was in his old good shape and form, you know, Supreme 4.4 you might say. It will highly shorten his kill time, but also won't make him struggle that much in the stronger high wall tiles. Okay, we kind of speedrunning that from what I'm saying. Next thing, we had a chance to see what is his combo system, or more the history with it. Finally, combo is not something that is known by max, like, I don't know, 10 people in the whole community, but something that is visible and constantly benefits you. And speaking about those benefits, we got to read, not to see sadly, the drastically increased throw rate and reload speed. And as much as I would like to know the exact numbers, we can only assume that when it comes to reload speed, each rank could give us +5 on those juicy lockers. So it's solid, it's really good. I feel like, even though I'm not really reloading that frequently, I feel like if you're gonna be on the high rank, it can really benefit you, just like get back into the chase much quicker. That's really good. Also, tying his main event into how accurate we are is fantastic of a change. And speaking about the accuracy, being his main selling point after all those years being called, I don't know, brain dead, spam on bull, was the greatest direction that they could go with Trickster. Like, I'm really proud of the decision making. To show that his style of throws is something that could be resemble, like, I don't know, dancing, singing, like, kind of to lore, you know? Again, accuracy being his main direction is something that everyone, both sides, should be happy of. And the reasoning is very simple, because the better somebody plays is accurate, means less spam and more wait for the survivors to punish counter the Trickster. So like a kind of perfect balancing. And remember that, like, Trickster can lose his rank if not playing well. So keep it in mind that maybe dodging right now, times to times, like making him miss can benefit you like way more than it used to be. Besides the point that he has 36 blades. Okay, something that I'm really excited. And I have already heard some people, maybe not complaining. Okay, I have seen Scudshot talking that nobody's gonna be caring about the combo system. But honestly, I have given like a closer look to it. Closer look, maybe not closer look, but I was just watching the dev stream as close as possible. And I have to say that the style system, how much are being rewarded, is quite interesting. Because we can see a lot of information from just a couple of clips shown by the devs. Besides something that is obvious, that now everything that you're doing, changing, will grant you with the points, allowing to level up to high rank. Wow, amazing. Trick shot that rewards shooting through small guys, which is surprising to me. I know, it's crazy. And probably there's a high chance that they made accuracy based system. And how do I know that? Because there's a score event for that. I was scared for a second that spam a main event every 8 blade again. But the frequency of their main event is actually again tied into being accurate. So this is very solid. Like something that I feel like at the beginning of the Trickster should be tied to like his skill. So well played team. This is my prediction, by the way, about like how the style points are calculated with normal blades. So each blade by default gives you 1 style point, and every other blade that is being showed at me, so like considerable blades, will add +1 to previous value. So that means if you hit every single blade to like injure someone, you should be rewarded with 21 points. But if you miss even a single blade, you're going right away to just 1 style point per blade. And honestly, honestly, it's creating an interesting game of showing what are the humans' limits are when it comes to accuracy. Isn't that crazy that like majorly what I have said so far is basically me yapping about the fact that Trickster right now is fully reliant on your accuracy, being patient and so on. Crazy, I know. Going to main event, we've got some quite of interesting changes. Besides from what we had before, so like I don't know, just the fact that you're spamming the blades whenever you have it. We got a beautiful, not new, but for the sake of an actual gameplay. In the files, this animation was like ages ago, but it's actual a new animation of him starting the main event. 4.4 of a second of a killer instinct that shows all survivors upon reaching S rank. And I want to pause for a second over here because I feel like even though we are not in PTB yet, I feel like it's gonna create some problems. I feel like if it's gonna be global, not tied to like a radius or something, it might be really difficult for, let's say, a tunnel out to stealth again. They might get found, and remember that killer instinct also pierces through any lockers, anything. Like you cannot hide from killer instinct, like you're just cooked. And we also cannot forget about main event's brand new refound system that ties you into using your kit to its full potential. Means that like even though in your most brain dead form, you might say, you know, spamming everything, you also need to keep it in mind that, well, you can benefit yourself if you're gonna utilize it well on the right moment. So this is perfect, because that means that you can get back to S rank way sooner. Also from the clips we've seen that they have reverted the Nerf back to his original state when it comes to the main event duration. If you guys don't know, currently main event is at 6 seconds by default. And that can be extended by the combo system that of course is not visible. And now by default just gonna be 10 seconds flat as it should be because, well, you're getting rewarded for doing a lot of cool things. Also, the activation window time, so like how long you can hold your main event. In this case, how long you have S rank. So that's cool. You can hold it to 66 seconds. From 40 or 60 seconds if you rather forget about the current version that we have right now on the live servers of Trickster. And extra combo creates an interesting decision making where you have your most lethal state, but also the ability to massacre a group of the survivors with just a one press of a button. This from the character's time point feels perfect. It makes so much sense that honestly I feel like it's too perfect. And the fact we have finally having some hearable feedback for survivors with Trickster in his strongest in the S rank is something that should make a lot of players start enjoying the Alchemist chapter more than ever. Because, let's be honest, similar to Legion, no one likes being a fucking machine gun with unexpected main event, you know? Like, no one likes being the fifth step. Like, nobody likes it, right? But it happens, So having some, like, on Legion you have at least visual feedback. You're seeing the men popping up, right? With Trickster you have nothing. It just happens. Like, bro, so I'm amazing. I'm just dying, you know? So great. That's great. That's fantastic. Okay, we'll be back on feedback soon because now I want to talk about his Laceration Decay. It wasn't precise by any shape or form when it comes to by the words of the devs, but thankfully, because we can just pay attention to the clips, we can see in this clip particularly that Jake got hit by the blade, and after around 7-8 seconds, thankfully not 6-7, we can notice on his hat the blade starts to blink and then disappear after 3 seconds. The blinking effect, by the way, gives direct feedback for the both sides that current blade will be gone soon. But back to the blades. Now they are being deployed fully on a full number instead of percentage-wise, making that you won't ever experience having like 1.0000 fucking free of a blade anymore, and it won't force you to like put one extra blade in the source. So this is a really good quality of life change for both sides, because nobody likes saying being hit at the last second when there's like 1% of the blade as a survivor, and at the same time Trickster players don't like it because, well, you need to put one more blade. Like, I feel like visually for both sides, seeing that, oh, something is gonna fully is good. It's really, really good. Wow. Also, I mentioned that it takes 7 or 8 seconds for the blade to start blinking and 3 seconds for blade to disappear. So in total it would make that the first blade would disappear somewhere around like, I don't know, 10, 12 seconds. Because, I don't know, maybe I don't know how to count from the video, whatever. But it actually can be tied to the fact the server is standing still, walking, and most importantly, not running. Back with his 4.4 version, he had a built-in mechanic where blades were going faster based on server's movement type. So that means that, like, if you were running, the blades were going. So I think like it was 3 blades per sorry, 1 blade per 3 seconds, and when you were running, it was 2.2. I don't remember exact numbers, but it was faster. That's most important. It was faster. So we might be having this mechanic potentially returning, and that would be fantastic. Like more ways for the swords to counter, like shift hacking around the corners to make sure that the blade is going, like, so good. So if you have distance, that's so smart. Now we go into the details, like full-on details, that been shown. Let's say it was his wind-up animation that got insanely reduced for the cause of longer animation of putting blades down. What is good, because this creates, again, a balance. Because if Trickster will stop throwing blades into, like, say, a strong pallet that he has to break, it will guarantee more distance for the survivors. And yes, because you will be stuck in animation. And for the good part about the wind-up, it allows you to be more surprising around the corner, sharper and quicker, what is amazing. And I think I don't have to talk about all the visual details, you know, the hit blades and everything, because those are great. I feel like nobody's gonna complain about it. Like, it's again, great part of the feedback for Survivor and Killer. Survivors no longer probably gonna be having this awful HUD covering everything, like similar to Pyramid Head, Torment, Infection, whatever. So this is really, really good. And for the Killer side, we will no longer have the some people like, some people didn't, the hit marks on the Trickster. So that's also really good. Well done, Behavior. We have pretty last thing to talk about before coming to conclusion. His add-ons and movement speed. But I only said 2. We'll start with the second. Based on what I said, seeing all the details, I can narrowly guarantee that Trickster will stay as 4.6. And also a fun fact, Dev themselves said
the Killer thing for 4.4 seconds.
Okay, I was gonna say, is that 66 seconds?
We have to keep 44 somewhere.
You have to have 44 in.
Yep, so yep, that's it.
They have to put 4.4 somewhere. So surely not into his movement speed, right? And certainly saying that with his way of playing, being constantly switching in between running and throwing, increase smoother and not clunkier feeling of playing, because he's 4.6, you're not relying on bamboozle, like also the decay and everything, it just pretty much creates a perfect balance with like distancing. Very, very good. Second thing about his movement speed is that we're probably gonna see the return of punishing people who spam by making Trickster slower and slower the longer he throws blades on one sittings. What is great, quick reminder, like if you're throwing way too many blades, you're just punishing yourself from like 3.86 meter per second by default to like 3.63. Like I don't remember exact numbers, but like you're gonna be drastically slowing down yourself with each blade throw. So this is great. No one likes spam, and if you do, you're taking risks, and you should be punished to reward it at the same time, you know? It's a gamble, and it should stay as a gamble. Let's move on to the add-on changes. We haven't heard anything from the devs, like particularly about the add-ons, besides the fact that nearly all the add-ons will get reworked, besides like 3 of them. And I have my guesses, I'm gonna be honest, I have some of my guesses. My guess for the add-ons that are gonna be the same are trick blades, because of the trickshot mechanic that 100% has to work with the trickshot mechanic. Trickshot mechanic is already implemented in the game, score-wise, with the trick blades. So that would make sense, that could reward you an extra style points. But one thing I'm really curious about, and I will need to test that, is that hopefully trick shots won't count from the ground. Because we're gonna have, again, the same scenario where people are gonna be spamming blades next to you on the ground, ricocheting them, and gaining more style points. They should take notes from Krasu, making the Trickster collision system based on her projectile. So like you need to use some sort of object to count as a trick shot, not the ground. It cannot be the ground. It's gonna be terrible. Okay, and then I feel like the other add-ons is probably gonna be cuffling because of entire what is it called, trick shotting gap playstyle. So it's has to stay. I feel like has to stay. And for the last one, honestly, I can't figure it out. We have so many different add-ons, but I feel like you're just a photo card that is rewarding accuracy. It's gonna be too much because Trickster moving further than 4.6 meters while having 6 blades to hit would be too much. And even if it's gonna stay, okay, well, let's assume it's gonna stay. I'm voting for iridescent photo card to be changed to something else. Like it has to be changed. Sorry, it has to be changed. Like it would be too broken. Okay. But what is cool about his add-on is that a lot of the add-ons has like so much potential. It can actually be just tied to a rank system. It can like create like entire minors of different effects benefit you that can be tied to like specific range of rank or just on specific rank. Like let's say on the S rank you're getting like also rares are getting broken with blade hits. Like that's so fucking smart. Like I can do so much to this combo mechanic. That's so good. Wow. I'm very excited to see what they will show in the PTB and how much it will affect Trickster playstyle. Well, and now we are going to conclusion. And what is funny, I don't have a script for conclusion, so now I'm just going full freestyle mode on the recording. And personally, I feel like the Trickster rework, I'm gonna be using a form rework, or somebody might use revert, refreshed, because it only feels like revert but refreshed. We completely more or less scrapping the current version of Trickster, digging up 7 feet onto the ground. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to even think about this version of Trickster if you're actual active Trickster player in the community. And now we are getting probably 4.66 movement, an amazing add-ons tied to also amazing combo element that rewards accuracy. And speaking about accuracy, every single element is tied to it. Score events, the point system, probably individual thing, like so good. Amazing job by HVR, tying every single Trickster mechanic to like it's like squeezing the juice out of like an apple or something, like of an orange. Like every single drop, they just juice it, every single drop, and they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. Every single thing that I said above, every single timestamp, if you guys seen it, it's insanely good. Combo system, perfect. Main event that used to be one of the most brain-dead parts of the Trickster kit being now an actual decision making instead of like, I don't know, popping it right away or I don't know, taking a gamble. It's so smart. A lot of feedback, and I'm like really happy because I feel like Trickster is such a great killer, but is lacking a lot of feedback. Not only Trickster, there's a lot of killers that would need more visual feedback, but Trickster is one of those killers that is overstimulating for some people, you might say. It's really annoying. I know that some people have some problems with the sounds of how the bass are making, so hopefully they change that, even though I'm really used to the current one. But maybe they could change it from the survivor perspective. Like killer should stay the same, but from the survivor perspective they could change it. Like either way, survivors are playing against Trickster once per year, so like it wouldn't change anything. And what else and last but not least, the wind-up animation, and just generally the fact that he's going in between running and throwing is something that I was unexpecting. I was really unexpecting to see that. For a second when I was watching it, I thought they were just doing, they were just speeding up the video, but it was actual pull-up blade animation, and wow, this is fantastic. throw rate also. Like throw rate, like they were like only partially throwing blades. We haven't seen like a full combo or anything, but it's gonna be fast. I can already tell it's gonna be fast. That means that you need to really be paying attention and be accurate further into the rank, and this is good. This is good because it also again Trickster. I haven't said that, but Trickster finally will punish people being stuck animation, because right now we can take a window in front of Trickster and he's just gonna get couple of blades. But now if your Trickster is aggressively following you, you might get a hit, and if not, 1 blade away, 2 blades away, something that is like realistically possible to do in a short period of time. And yeah, 6 Laceration. Oh my god, this is so great. And I don't know if you guys realize that, but now a hat will be informing that you're reversing Trickster from the beginning, like similar to Onryo, Skull Merchant, I don't know, Cenobite, and so on. So that's good, that's good. Like, people should know that you're reversing Trickster right away, not only from Lullaby part, or anything else. It's good. It's very, really good. I'm really happy about the proposal changes. I mean, not real proposal changes. I'm really proud of the devs, how they nailed the Trickster again. What have they shown us? How they listen, because also, if you guys don't remember, or maybe you guys don't know, I was the part of, I can say it publicly, I was the part of people that got invited by the devs to work on the Trickster, and yes, all those things, they nailed it. Whatever we wanted, the complaints, feedback, we were all putting our words on the feedback, I'm gonna be honest, so please don't hate on Trickster players that much. We really wanted to make sure that the Trickster, to make him playable, fun for both sides. And I'm not joking. Like, visual feedback, sound feedback is very important for this killer. Well, I think I have to add it somehow, right? Like, please let me know in the comment section what you guys are thinking. Ping me on Twitter or something. I don't know. Message me on Discord. Okay? Like, I would love to hear what you guys are thinking before the PTB actually gonna come out, because on PTB, want to invite everyone, guys, and we're gonna have an amazing time, hopefully. Welcome to new era Trickster.